No one teaches us how to love. We just try, we give, we hope, and sometimes we break. You thought this time would be different. You gave more. You opened up. You believed, but still, it ended in silence, in pain, in distance. You start to ask, why? Do relationships, the thing we crave the most, hurt us so deeply? Carl Jung believed the answer isn't out there. It's inside. We don't fall in love with people. We fall in love with what they awaken in us, and what they awaken is often not love. It's need, it's fear, it's our old wounds trying to rewrite their story. Jung believed that relationships are mirrors. They don't just show us who the other person is, they show us the parts of ourselves we haven't faced, and that's why love can hurt. Have you ever noticed the pattern? You keep attracting people who leave, who lie, who make you feel small, invisible, not enough. Different names, same pain. That's not coincidence. That's your unconscious at work. You're not cursed. You're repeating something unhealed. Carl Jung called this projection. You take the parts of yourself that you can't accept, your fear of abandonment, your need to be seen, your deep longing for validation, and you project it onto your partner. You expect them to love what you've never learned to hold, to fix what you refuse to face. But no one can love you past your own self-rejection when you carry a wound. You don't just attract people, you attract tests. Each person arrives to reveal something. You fear being alone. You'll attract someone who disappears. You believe you're unworthy. You'll settle for someone who makes you prove your value. You crave control? You'll attract chaos. To remind you how fragile that control is, they don't cause your pain. They awaken it. That's why relationships hurt, because they touch the places you've tried to bury. When we enter love without awareness, we enter with our shadow leading the way. You don't show up as your full self. You show up as your younger self, still hoping someone will stay, still hoping someone will see you, still hoping someone will make it different this time. But that's not love. That's reenactment. You're not choosing partners, you're choosing familiarity. Not because it's healthy, but because it's what your nervous system knows. Relationships don't create wounds, they reveal them. They reflect your lack of boundaries, your tendency to overgive, your fear of being too much, your silence when you should speak, and that's painful. But it's also powerful. Because the pain shows you exactly where your healing lives, Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life. And you will call it fate. You'll say, they always leave me. When the real truth is, I still carry the wound of being left. The more you blame them, the less power you have to change. But the moment you turn inward, everything begins to shift. Carl Jung believed in individuation, the process of becoming whole. And in relationships, that means this. You don't seek someone to complete you. You meet yourself so fully that love becomes a sharing, not a saving. You stop needing validation. You start setting boundaries. You stop shrinking to be chosen. You start walking away from what drains you. And most of all, you stop calling chaos chemistry. Love no longer means intensity. It means clarity. It no longer means pain. It means peace. Because when you heal your patterns, you no longer feel attracted to what breaks you. You stop repeating the story. You start rewriting it. Ask yourself, what patterns do I keep reliving in love? What roles do I play? The fixer, the savior, the pleaser? What childhood wound am I trying to heal through my partner? This is where healing begins. Not when you find the right person, but when you become the right version of yourself. So why do relationships hurt? Because they force us to feel, to look inward, to tell the truth. The pain isn't your punishment. It's your wake-up call. It's showing you the cracks, so you can rebuild from strength, not survival. And the love you're seeking will only meet you where you've met yourself. If this spoke to you, don't run from the pain. Study it, honor it, heal it. Because the next relationship, the one that doesn't hurt, will only come when you no longer hurt yourself. And that journey starts with you.